Welcome back, everybody. Rescue crews and scientists with the Institute for Marine Mammal Studies are treating a stranded baby dolphin found on the beach in Harrison County. They're fighting to save the little dolphin's life. Here with an update, IMMS Executive Director Moby Solangi. Always good to see you, Moby, and I know you're doing great work over there. Last I heard, this dolphin was in critical but guarded condition. Can you give us the very latest in terms of its status?
Well, thank you, David. Yes, it is improving. It's a very difficult situation because this young animal is still being weaned by its mother. We are providing her lab-created milk along with some fish. It also needs a surrogate mother, so we have a person in the water that's acting as a surrogate. It is pretty rough on the baby because it keeps looking for its mother.
And I know the dolphin was struggling in shallow water when rescued, and that's a rather unusual thing in terms of a stranding situation. What happens with a baby dolphin to cause that?
Well, either it lost its mother or it got separated from the herd. For a baby dolphin to survive without the mother or the group, it's extremely difficult. And dolphins, because they're air-breathing mammals, their instinct is to go to land so that they don't drown. And that's how they landed on the beach. And I'm really glad that somebody called our toll-free number. We are available 24/7, and it is 888-SOS-DOLPHIN.
And Moby, what is the prognosis? I mean, what's next? What is the ultimate goal in terms of, I'm assuming, returning this dolphin to the wild?
Well, the ultimate goal is always to return to the wild. We work with our federal partners at NOAA and DMR, and so, but it also depends upon whether we'll be able to get back to the same herd, whether this animal would be sufficiently healthy to be released. So that determination will be made by NOAA.
And tell us a little bit about your relationship with NOAA, because I think it's fascinating. The federal government so oftentimes turns to IMMS when it comes to situations like this. Tell us just a little bit about the dynamic between your operation and agencies like NOAA when it comes to these kinds of stories.
Well, this is a protected resource, a federal resource. But they don't have capability throughout the Gulf or throughout the United States. So they deal with folks like us, and we have a cooperative agreement with NOAA to act on their behalf. And we've been doing this for 30 to 40 years. We have a great partnership with Mississippi State University's College of Veterinary Medicine. They have full-time veterinarians assisting us. They have tremendous capability. They're really of the 33 or 34 veterinary colleges in the United States, there are only 2 of them that have the capability of dealing with the marine mammals and sea turtles.
And I think it's great that the Gulf Coast and moving forward, that's a big part of plans here on the coast, is to kind of expand this scientific research. We hear about this blue economy. So they're really, USM, I think, has a lot of things going too. Before we run out of time, Moby, tell us about the 45 Kemp's Ridley sea turtles from the Northeast that were brought to the coast. What's happening with that particular project?
Well, we were able to take 20 of them. These animals were cold stunned. The turtles cannot maintain their body temperature, so they were on the East Coast in Massachusetts. When the water temperature declined, these animals stranded. There wasn't places to keep them, and they shipped them over here for us to rehabilitate them. So we have 17 left. 3 of them were in very bad shape and died of pneumonia, but the prognosis is good, and I'm hoping that they will be released as the water temperatures and their health dictates.
And just 30 seconds or less left, Moby. They're from the Northeast, but when you release them back into the wild, I mean, the Gulf of Mexico is going to be a sustainable environment to introduce them into, or are they going to go back to the Atlantic? Well,
they all originate from the Gulf. They hatch in Mexico on one of the beaches, and then they travel to different areas. And these animals will find their home. And so from our satellite tagging, we have seen that these animals, no matter where they're released.
Okay, okay, Moby, out of time. Keep up the great work, okay? It's always good to visit with you.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next weekend.